Good morning, guys. It's day 3 of the Colorado trip. We're hiking Chasm Lake today. It's around 6 o'clock right now. I got to the trail at 5:30, and there were still some parking spots left, so I could have left a little later. But it's about 40 degrees. It's a little cold, but I'm starting to warm up. I've been hiking for around 30 minutes. This trail is about as long as the one we did yesterday at Sky Pond. About 6 hours, 9 miles. And the elevation on this trail is a little harder. It's about 2,500, roughly. So it's going to be a little more strenuous. Most of the inclines at the beginning, which I'm doing right now. By the end, it gets a little easier. And then on the way down, it's significantly easier. But hopefully we get to see some views of the sun rising over the horizon in an hour or two. There's some light coming over the horizon right now. It's about 6:30. I took my thermal and my jacket off because I'm sweating, but we got a little ways to go. Let's do it. We're about 2 miles into the trail. I'm feeling good. It's been a steady incline most of the way, and it's gonna stay like that until we get to the top. But it's been a very pleasant hike so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take the headlamp off now. It's bright enough not to have it. But we're making good time. Just gonna take a little 5-minute break here and continue going on. The sun just came over that little mountain over there. It's gonna start warming up a little bit. But once we get above the tree line, it's gonna get pretty windy, I'm guessing, and pretty cold. But let's keep going. Just made it to the first viewing point of the trail. Nice little waterfall. You can see the sun. It's pretty nice up here. Crossing the waterfall right now. Heading into the tundra. Getting close to above the tree line now. It's really pretty up here. And this is the view behind me. Amazing. I've been above the tree line now for a little bit. I'll show you where I'm at right now. On all trails is called Mountain Range. It's one of the checkpoints. If I'm not mistaken, that's Long's Peak, but I'm not sure which one. I feel like this one might be. I'll have to check that. It's a great view of, I believe it's called Peacock Pool. And then after this is Chasm Lake. Almost there. Have a steep incline coming up, but we'll see how that goes. Getting to a pretty steep part of the trail, the last steep part, and then Chasm Lake should be above that big rock right there. But it's getting pretty steep right here. Gotta make sure I have sure footing. Made it to a little restroom right before we have to scramble. These rocks right here. At the top is Chasm Lake. It'll be interesting to see how difficult this part is, but it shouldn't be too bad. It looks a lot steeper from here. I'm about halfway up the rock scramble. I've done this part so far. But just taking a little rest and then making the final push up there. Officially made it to Chasm Lake. This place is amazing. You can't see the peak. There's a peak right there. There's peaks over there. Just surrounded by just incredible views. I'll try to get closer to the lake in a minute. With that last scramble, it wasn't as bad as how Sky Pond was yesterday, because you're going up like an icy waterfall. Your hands are getting frozen, and that incline itself, I forgot what percentage it was. It was way climbed than this one was. But I'm gonna try to get a little closer. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back to the car. Probably take around 3 hours. But it was a pleasure being here. In all honesty, that part over there, over the ridge where the trail is, let me zoom in. That's the scariest part for me. If you trip, you're going downhill. Last glimpse of this amazing view. Man, there's some moose. Made it back to the intersection. That way's back to the car. Alrighty, that concludes the 3-day trip to Colorado. Finished Chasm Lake in about 6 hours, 4.5 hours moving time, basically. It was significantly easier than the Sky Pond, but it was fun. I met a lot of new people. I had to leave my bear spray on the trail for somebody because I can't take it on the plane. But man, it was a gorgeous hike, and it was well worth it. Now I'm gonna head into Denver, and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen now of all my elevation totals. And yeah, thank you for watching. I couldn't see this morning since it was completely pitch dark, but that is Long's Peak. I think it's 14,000 feet of elevation. Wow.